Tom.
How difficult is it for you now to convey the message that the players need to bottle the emotion that they felt tonight, the disappointment, and make sure that they do not feel that disappointment again in the title race?
I tried to give a lot of clarity in the dressing room, and it was only that the message, accept it's too late, we have to learn from it, but there is no point now spending one bit of energy or thoughts that is going to take anything out of Sunday, because we're going to have to be at our best again in the Premier League against Palace to beat them, and I want everybody just recovering mentally and physically to be in the best possible condition for the game.
You're up against Patrick Vieira at the weekend. How well did you get to know him when you were both part of the City football group?
Not a lot, because it was for a short period of time, because he went to New York City afterwards, so I don't know, obviously I have come across with him and I know him well, and it will be a tough game.
I think Palace have won this year. Does that make them a more dangerous opponent in some ways? Because that has to end at some point.
Yeah, and I think they showed that against Brighton. So we have to be again better than today in many departments, with the same desire, and do what we have to do to win the game.
Is it realistic to expect quite a few changes now to your team, given the physical load?
Well, we have to see. Obviously, a lot of players play 120 minutes that we didn't want to do, especially with the amount of minutes that some players have played. But we will see who is available, in which condition, and put the best team out there to win it.
Where does this rank, given the position it can put you in and the fact you're going to have a break afterwards? And given the disappointment of tonight, where does that game on Sunday rank in terms of the most important games?
Well, the most important one, the most important one probably, because it's the only game that we have before the break, and if we do what we have to do, we're going to be in a really strong position.
Mikel, it's obviously very raw tonight, but people often say that from the hardest moments in adversity, that's when you learn more than when you win, and you've obviously had a lot of games that you've won this season. Do you think that longer term, what's happened tonight can be a benefit for this?
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of things tonight, especially when we were giving a lot of balls away and suffering, that they did it together. The way they reacted, the way when we conceded the goal, and how the game changed after that, it shows me a lot of positive signs. The downside to it is that we could not materialize to at the end win it, because at the end I think we deserved to win it and be through, but it wasn't enough. It was maybe too late.
Because you've got a break coming up, if a player was 50-50 fitness-wise after tonight, would you risk him on Sunday?
A player that is 50-50 cannot play in the Premier League. You have to be 90-100 to play at the level that we need in this league. But still 48 hours to recover, to assess everybody, and hopefully they will recover well.
Gail?
How much better do you feel your squad are in a position to respond now than maybe we've seen in the past?
I don't know. Everybody tries to respond the best possible way, but at the end we have to do it on the pitch.
But you've obviously at times last season struggled, but this season, what you've seen and the way your team would come back, does that give you confidence that you can?
It gives me confidence because I see them today, the way they react again and how much they want it, the way they played the last 20 minutes and under fatigue, the way they tried, the way they were tracking back, the body language that they had between them. So I'm sure they will try their best, but then we have to be better than the opponent.
Last one, Dan.
Mikel, what will you do, what can you do with your players over the next 48 hours? Maybe not physically, but mentally, to kind of turn their focus. What will be on the agenda?
Well, we're already done in the dressing room, and tomorrow insist with that message and lift them up and make sure that they are in the best possible condition.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.